Welcome to Cord Cutting today for February 21st, 2023. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is my opinion. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. Before we get into it though, hey, if you're new here, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, helping me support my family. We would really appreciate it, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV, still watch the shows you enjoy. All right, let's start off with the deal of the day. Google's Pixel 7 phones are on sale. They're really great phones. It's actually the phone I use. I absolutely love my Pixel 7 Pro. They're on sale starting off at $599 for the standard version. Also deals on the larger Pro version. Check it out. Link in the show notes. Unlocked versions of these phones down below. All right. Diving into the news. Amazon wants to know everything you watch on the Fire TV. Now, Amazon for a while has recommended content. They have a whole home screen on the Fire TV. It's built around the idea of recommending what you want to watch. And you can get to the apps directly, but it's really pushing the content discovery inside the rows of the Fire TV. Now, Amazon has limited most of that data to their services. Now they're building a way, according to AFTVnews.com, that will allow Amazon to go and track what you watch, if the apps allow them to, on everything you do on the Fire TV. Even if it isn't through Amazon, if it's through other providers, you'll be able to see it, and then they'll be able to recommend you content based off of it. I'm sure they could also mine that information for development, right? Use that information to help develop their own shows, use that information to help target ads better maybe, and more. But according to AFTV News, there's a few catches here. The apps need to partner with Amazon, and Netflix is notoriously not interested in doing things like this. Second, if you're in a kids mode, you can not be tracked. So Amazon will not track you in kids mode to comply with all the rules about that. And also you as an individual will have the ability to opt out of this. But if you allow it, the home row on the Amazon Fire TV that recommends shows, I think that'll be the biggest thing you'll notice, is there'll be improved quality. You'll see better numbers of recommendations more related to what you want to watch across more devices. Maybe some better targeted ads. We'll see too. But let me know what you think. Are you interested in letting Amazon know what you watch so your home screen's more useful? Google and Apple already do this. We'll have to see how it all plays out. All right, moving along. We talked last week about cable TV companies shutting down their TV service with Sparklight and just going streaming only. Now Frontier, we know for a while, has partnered with YouTube TV. They're no longer offering their own traditional TV service. If you have it, you can keep it, but you can't get that service again. No new customers are available to sign up for their Frontier TV service. Now they're recommending YouTube TV and DirecTV Stream there. So if you want it, you have to partner with YouTube TV or DirecTV Stream to get TV through Frontier. Now the really nice thing here is you can get a discount. You get $10 off a month on YouTube TV if you are a Frontier customer, bringing the price down to $54.99. Pretty good deal, honestly, compared to most traditional cable TV packages when you look at the number of channels you get and all the features you get with YouTube TV. So check that out. If you're a Frontier customer, maybe, and you have YouTube TV, maybe you sign up through there. There's some catches, but new customers, you have to kind of work through that. But interesting. I wonder how many more cable companies by the end of this year will no longer be offering traditional TV and just focusing on streaming only. But let me know. Do you have any predictions? Who'll be next? I think we're far from Comcast and Spectrum doing this, but maybe not as far away from those major companies doing it as we would like to think. That maybe sooner than later, a lot of companies will be ditching TV to focus on internet and then streaming, because that allows them to use the entire bandwidth of that copper cable coming to your home or that fiber cable coming to your home for internet and not have to split it with TV. All right, so Newsmax. Now, I know a lot of people hate when I talk about this because it gets very political, but there's a very interesting thing here about TV in general when it comes to Newsmax. And that's that DirecTV dropped them earlier this year. They're asking reportedly about $1 per year to start with, and then escalation each year of the contract to be more and more expensive. Originally it was reported just $1, works out to just pennies a month, whatever. But the reality is it's a lot more what we're being told here. And this kind of looks at a bigger situation in TV as a whole. The fact that most TV companies are pushing back against price hikes. They're pushing back against the increased cost of TV service because they know you as the customer won't pay for it. They would love to have everything. You know, I'm sure YouTube TV would love the MLB network, but they know that the price hike that's being asked will have to be passed on to the customer, something that they don't think you as a customer are willing to do. And this sets up a very massive fight. I think the YouTube TV and MLB and DirecTV with the Newsmax is just a start of what we're going to see throughout the next year or two as more and more companies go out there and push back against the fact that there's growing costs with TV and that consumers are just not interested in paying it. We're increasingly seeing a growing amount of cord cutters not pay for traditional TV and just go streaming only with it. So we'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. Let me know, would you happily give up channels if it means keeping price down? Now here's the catch. They're channels you actually care about. It's easy to give up. If you're not a baseball fan, you don't care about MLB. If you're not a Newsmax fan, you don't care about it. I'm telling you this now, sooner than later, channels you care about are going to go away because they can't come to a deal on the price with it. And that's just the situation. TV companies need more money to cover their costs because they're getting less money. Cable companies, streaming services need to keep costs down because price hikes means people leave. So we'll have to watch and see what happens. All right, speaking of crazy prices and people leaving, WWE is reportedly looking to sell for $9 billion. Now, I'll give you a little kind of idea of how that compares here. The pending sale for, let me jump down there. Okay, the pending sale for the Denver Broncos is a fraction of that. Here we go. Right now, Denver Broncos are $6.5 billion. A deal for the Phoenix Suns and Mercury was sold for $4 billion combined, and New York Mets sold for $2.4 billion recently. Just give you an idea how profitable it is. Why is that happening? Well, live events, live sports, whatever you want to call WWE, is very profitable. It's one of the few things people actually watch live, which means people actually watch the commercials, and it actually makes the quality of the ad sales a lot higher, which is why WWE is getting over $200 a year just for the WWE Friday Night on Fox. I apologize. I was trying to read and my screen moved and I couldn't see what I was trying to read there. But so live events is what's keeping services alive. That's why you see new football with XFL and the USFL coming out in April. That's why you see pickleball being broadcast on CBS Live. It's because live events mean people watch it live, which means they can charge extra money because people aren't using DVRs to fast forward through it or just going to a streaming version of the show, which has fewer ads. So it'll be interesting. Will they get $9 billion? I don't know. But actually, it's not surprising that they're asking that price. Things are in this world, if you are a service that can provide content live that people want to watch live, it will get you a lot more money than traditional. I mean, the views on the WWE are surprising. 1.8 million for Raw back on February 12th of this year. 2.25 million viewers for WWE SmackDown on Fox. Those are a lot of viewers that many TV shows can only dream about. So keep an eye on that. All right, kind of run through a last few stories here. Pluto TV added 8 new channels, including the I Love Lucy channel last week. We talked a little bit about that last week. Link in the show notes if you want to find out all the channels there. And Amazon has a plan to cut prices. Now, Amazon has been hit by inflation. Walmart had come up with a plan to try to say, hey, if you can't keep your price down, we're going to replace your products with generics in stores. Now, Amazon is looking to cut down pricing starting in Europe by cutting out the middleman. Amazon's used distributors. Distributors go and they deal with a ton of companies, usually smaller companies, to buy up their products and then supply them to Amazon. It's a little easier for Amazon rather than striking deals with each individual company. Now Amazon says we're going to put the work in to strike deals with each individual company, even if it's more work, so we can get better pricing, better deals. It cuts out a layer of profit because the middleman's making a layer of profit and Amazon's looking to make a profit. Basically, it cuts out that middleman profit, helps them keep their pricing down. Amazon seems to be very dedicated to keeping pricing down. It's an interesting strategy. Will it work out? We'll have to wait and see. If you want to learn more about that, check out the show notes down below. Well, there you go. We will be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back here again real soon. Until then, take care. Be safe. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.